Hello and welcome back to Sorare Assist. So today guys, we've got another video on Soccerverse. Now this is a really important video, this one guys. We're going to guide you through all the information you need to know about the manager role on Soccerverse, which I'm sure is many users' favourite role on Soccerverse, with us previously playing Football Manager, Championship Manager and games like that. If you like this video, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you did want to try out Soccerverse, you can sign up using the link in the description. So let's just go through the kickoff times then guys for league matches on Soccerverse. So kickoff for league matches is at 7 PM in the country's local time. If it's a country with multiple time zones, it's 7 PM of the most important city. Kickoff for National Cup matches is at 7 PM in the country's local time. If it's a country with multiple zones, it is again 7 PM for the most important city. Kickoff for the Champions League matches is at 9 PM based on the time zone that lies approximately in the middle of the continent. Kickoff for the Club World Cup matches are at 9 PM UTC. So let's quickly talk about attendance and stadium capacity then. There are two parts to attendance numbers for the club. Each club has a fan base set for the season. During the season, if a club is mid-table in the league, then that number of fans will attend the home games. If it is top of the league, its attendance will be that number plus 30% of the fan base. If the club is bottom of the league, then the opposite happens and the attendance is 30% lower than the fan base. As you go from middle to the top or middle to the bottom, the attendance change goes from 0 to 30% in a predictable way. This process will start only some games into the season when the table has shaped up a bit. The smaller size league, the respective percentages are lower. Some clubs are already at their stadium capacity limit with their average fan base and generally have a fan base over the average and will not benefit from this. At the start of each season, the fan base is calculated for each club. If your club is under its league's average fan base, its fan base will gradually grow towards the average of the league. You will lose the gap by 50% each season. So, for example, you have 8,000 fan base, but the league average is 30,000. The gap is 22 fans, so the next season your fan base will grow 19,000. The following season it will grow by 5,500, 50% of the 11,000 gap, 24,500 and so on. If your club is above the league's average fan base, it will neither grow nor shrink apart from 0.1, unless you relegate where it will gradually shrink towards the average fan base of that lower league with the same steps as previously stated. If your club promotes to the league where it started again, the attendance will start growing to its initial fan base or the league average again, whichever is greater. The starting average club's fan base are fixed. With a higher attendance, your club's income will increase and you can improve your squad. The stadium is not big enough to accommodate higher attendance numbers. The capacity will get increased each season to accommodate the fans. After your stadium capacity increased, it won't decrease again. The ground maintenance costs are dependent on your attendance, not on your stadium capacity. Let's have a look at club debt then. So, autonomous debt resolution. At the end of the season, it is possible that some clubs will be in debt if the manager did not properly take care of the club's finances. The autonomous debt resolution process minimises damage to the club. The steps proceed in order until all debt is written off. League prize money goes to the club debt first and then to the club and influences if any prize money remains. The club's top player not already on the auction is sold on the transfer market to pay off debt and reduce the ongoing expenses, player wages. The auction for the players starts immediately without any bid having to be done at the start of the auction. If the player auction doesn't receive any bids, that player is then moved onto the free bench and will save the club his wages. If the club falls under the minimum 21 players in a squad, it receives a free low-ranked players from the free bench. If a club wins any prize money from its league, that money goes against the debt first. If there is any prize money left after paying off all the debts, the remainder goes to the club, its influences and its player influences who split the prize money with the club receiving their lion's share. The club influence receive a good portion and the player influence receive a small amount. This represents a financial loss for influencers. They may wish to find someone better to replace their club's manager. To improve the finances of a club, there is a possibility to inject your personal SVC into a club. The SVC injected will get multiplied by a certain factor. Please note that this multiplier is or can be subject to change. It will most likely get lowered the longer Soccerverse runs and eventually be set to 1. Any cash injections cannot be undone. So injecting SVC into a club. Of course, SVC, guys, is the in-game currency Soccerverse coin. So to inject your personal SVC into a club, just go to the respective club's page, which are on here. Click on the Finances tab and then click here, Cash Injection. In the following pop-up, fill the amount of SVC you would like to inject from your personal SVC balance. I'm just going to be, say, 1. 1 SVC. You can see how many SVC your club will get according to the current multiplier which is set. So they'll get 1000 SVC for one of my SVC that I hold in my balance, which is pretty good. And then you just click on the inject button. You just click on that, and then it says this will transfer from your account Morecambe as 1000 SVC. This will transfer 1 SVC from your account to the Morecambe as 1000 SVC. This cannot be undone. You just go ahead and click confirm, and then this will obviously bring up the normal window in whichever wallet you're using, and then you just go ahead and confirm the transaction fee for the blockchain, which is usually only around 1 cent. So just go ahead and click confirm on that. Once confirmed, the club's balance will update. Your injection will show in the cash injection section, and your injection SVC have been removed from your personal balance. So if we just go to cash injection on this list here, guys, as you can see, it's here, and it says 1000, look. So that means it's been taken from my balance and put into the club. Okay, so that's obviously been added to the total as well. There's a little bit more on the multiplier, guys. So when I clicked on this, obviously if I put in 50, that's going to be 50,000 that actually the club receives. This is based on the multiplier that's in place. It's currently 1000 times the value sent, which is interesting. So the game economy calculations suggest that once all the club influence has been purchased and actively in use within the game, up to 1 billion SVC will be created from the club influence payouts each season. This is a 1 billion new SVC that can be injected into clubs each season. In this situation, the SVC ratio for cash injections into clubs will be 1:1. For example, when half of all the club influence has been purchased and is actively in use within the game, the ratio will be set at 2:1. So 500 million SVC from a club influence payouts that can be converted into 1 billion SVC into clubs. This ensures a consistent supply of around 1 billion new SVC a season that can be injected into clubs if users wish to do so. At the moment, at the time of recording, in July 2025, with the amount of club influence purchased and actively using within the game, the ratio is currently set to 1000:1, as you can see here, 1000 times what you put in. At the start of each season, Soccerverse shall review how much SVC is currently getting created by the club influence payouts and adjust the ratio accordingly, with a review to eventually being 1:1. So that means if I put 50 in, the club will also get 50 as well. So there's another option as well, guys, to get some money for your club, and that is fundraising. So your club might be in deep financial trouble that even the automatic club debt resolution isn't enough to put your club on a healthy foundation again long term. To resolve the situation and give your club and fans a brighter future, you can start a fundraiser to inject fresh money into your club. To do that, you just go on here. So the fundraiser bit can be found in the vote section, guys, on your club screen, and the button is here, little fundraiser. So just something to note, guys, at the time of recording, this feature will be disabled at the start of the full game and will be enabled later at Soccerverse's discretion. As you can see, guys, these are probably the available options that are going to happen when this feature is available fully. So propose, so raise SVC to clear debts and acquire new players. Voting availability, enable when a significant portion of the club's influence is in circulation. Voting unlocks available when a significant amount of club influence is in circulation. Auction starts, 5% of new club influence is minted and auctioned, and the existing influence holders get diluted. Then action result will be a success or a failure. Okay, but I'm sure there's going to be more information on this fundraising section from the Soccerverse team when this feature is fully available. Okay, guys, so that is the end of this video. This was part 4 of the manager role series of videos to learn all about the manager role on Soccerverse. There's 4 videos altogether, guys, so make sure you do go back and watch the other videos, which will cover all aspects of being a manager on Soccerverse. So today we've learned about attendance and stadium capacity, club debt, cash injection, and also fundraising as well for your club. If you like this video, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you're not signed up to Soccerverse yet, you can sign up using the link in the description below to get started today. Okay, guys, thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you again on the next one.